It was the morning Texas almost ran out of electricity. Utility officials were at work early this morning trying to avert a crisis. Power is supplied throughout the state on a grid system, so energy supplies can be channeled where they're needed most. Ordinarily, it's a system that works, but this morning was far from ordinary.
You have bad weather in northern Texas, and southern Texas can help handle it because we share the power through a grid system over the whole state. But the whole state's resources are, in a way, overtaxed. We've got about 5% of the more demand than we could handle.
Officials say the load today reached an all-time record high. To give you some idea of how much electricity was consumed, Austin's summer usage peaked at 1,550 megawatts. This morning, the load peaked at 1,919.
In this state, we have been really thinking that the summertime was our peak load. And this statewide deep freeze is a new experience where in the wintertime, we are now experiencing a power demand greater than anything we've ever experienced before.
Several cities across the state were forced to cut off power to their customers on a rotating basis to avoid a complete brownout. In Austin, power was out to thousands of customers, but for a different reason.
Our biggest problem has been equipment that failed to work just because it was so cold. Our equipment's seeing temperatures at lower than it's ever been exposed to before. We also had the cold weather cause the overhead lines to tighten up and cause some of the supporting facilities to break. So we've had a number of outages of just equipment failure due to the very cold conditions.
Officials say Austinites will be feeling the effects of this deep freeze long after temperatures go back up. They say you can expect higher utility bills next month, in some cases as much as 15% higher. Rebecca Rodriguez, KVUE 24 Action News.